Welcome back to the Crochet Creatos, my friends at yarnspirations.com. Today is the half double stitch with Tunisian. We're going to start off in this particular stitch. I don't think it works well with other stitches, but it works well on its own. And the tension is slightly different than other Tunisian stitches. We're going to create a slip knot, and you're going to submit your Afghan hook into the slip knot. And you're going to chain the number that you would like to do. So I'm just going to do 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And this is where the story is going to change for Tunisian. So half double stitch is very much like half double crochet. So we're going to go second chain from the hook. Okay, so first chain second, and you're going to get the back bar. You're going to wrap that hook first and go into the back bar of the second chain. Yarn over, pull through, and slide it down your shaft. And you're going to keep doing that across. So yarn over and in, pull through, and keep going. So you can see you're adding a lot of extra stitches here, or extra loops, I should say. So this is a very dense pattern, very much like your host today, dense. And you're going to come right to the very last one. Okay, so come right to your last one, yarn over and in. Pull through. So now we're going to do our return pass coming back across. Whenever you start a return pass, you're only going to chain one to go through the first loop only. That's a builder of the height. Then you are going to work your way across. So you're going to yarn over and pull through 1, 2, and 3. So it's always in sets of 3, going all the way back. So yarn over, pull through 1, 2, and 3. And yarn over, pull through 1, 2, and 3. And you keep doing that all the way back to the very beginning. Okay, and then you finally end up with the final 3, pull through there. So you can see this is what it looks like. So we're going to start our a forward pass, meaning that the yarn is going to collect the stitches again, and it's done slightly different than what you know. Because this is a taller stitch than the regular simple stitch of Tunisian, before you start a row, you do need to chain 1 to get the height to be a little bit taller. So see how that there's a V stitch, and this is going towards the one that you just did the chain 1 out of. Ignore this. You're always going to ignore the very beginning one and jump to the next one. So technically you would just do a simple stitch around this one here, but what we need to do is that we need to collect this one and the one that's leaning over to the side. So we yarn over first and we slide in behind those two. Yarn over, pull through. And that's all we're going to do all the way across. So it's going to segregate those two out. So yarn over, look for the next set. Yarn over and keep on going across. Okay, and we keep doing that till we get closer to the other side. And the trick is, on the last one, we want to go to a side edge. So we're still going to yarn over and just kind of bend it towards you. So yarning over, and you're always going to get 2 loops that will stay on top for your side edge. And then yarn over, pull through. And now we're going to do a return pass going back. To do the return pass going back, it's just like what you already know. So you're just going to yarn over, pull through 1 loop that's considered a chain 1. And now you're going to do those sets of 3 going back. So yarn over, pull 1, 2, 3, and keep on doing that. So yarn over, pull through 1, 2, 3, And this is going to create a really cool ribbing look on your project. So I tried to incorporate this with simple stitch, and this stitch is a little bit wider, well, a lot wider actually, and because of that you can't just mix stitches together, and so we pull through the final 3. So I'll demonstrate going forward pass one more time and then return, and then show you how to fasten off or cast off. So let's do another forward pass just to recap what we know. We're going to chain 1 to get the height that we need. That's unique in this particular stitch, and we jump to the first one, so we yarn over first and get the first group like that and pull through. So we yarn over and keep doing that all the way across. So the trick is to make sure you do that chain 1 in the very beginning of this when you start a forward pass. Okay. And remember what we talked about on the side edge. When I first started doing Tunisian, I never realized the side edge matters that much, and it really does. Makes the, if you don't do it properly, it makes the end look like crap. So just turn it towards you, and so yarning over first and getting that. So that's that chain 1 that we have when we come backward, and so we yarn over and pull through. Okay, and so you can see the ribbing effect is taking place on the hook. To do the return pass then, we yarn over, pull through just 1 loop only, and then yarn over, pull through 3s all the way back. So if you don't end up with 3 as a final pull through in the final, something is wrong. Okay, so maybe you forgot to yarn over somewhere along the way, so you can easily just rip it out and re-begin. Okay, so you see how I have 3 at the end? If I only had 2 there, then something would be wrong. So then just pull through, and that would complete that. So let's do how to bind off or cast off. To be consistent, you're going to want the bind off to be the same stitch work. So you're going to want to just chain 1 and then yarning over and going into your first set and pull through. Okay, and normally what we would do is that we would just carry on, but I want you to pull through and through. So I want you to just follow through and finish it. So yarning over and in, pull through, and keep pulling through. Takes a bit of practice, but everything is always doable in most regards. Okay, and then we still have the final edge to do. Okay, so we do the final edge wrap, make sure you get the 2 on there and pull through. And then you're going to want to pull through and through. And therefore that would be the ending of how to do something like this. Hopefully you enjoy, and we'll see you on the next video.